Hello to everyone, my name is Catherine and I'm an English student at UNAT University, and today I'm going to talking about the mandatory military service. So, in my point of view about this topic is the next. Currently, I can say that mandatory military service has had a different point of view. From in my perspective, and I think it should be a personal decision for each individual because many people are forced to do it and their opinions are not even taken into account. So really, and I admire the people who are serving the country. So I admire the disciplines, and I also admire the skills that they have. So I remember. So for example, I saw the different paradigms for women in special singing last Saturday, and really was amazing. So it's not impossible for either men or women to be there. So working in the military is a strict as a school that teach you to grow and work. So I don't agree with it being mandatory. So I would like it to be voluntary, but I'm sure that it's not mandatory. I think many good go it that is successfully. So on the other hand, I believe being in the army is considered a thong job. Here in Colombia, so they aren't many wars, but I have seen that it can be dangerous. But I also know that the country feels protected and give us peace so of mind when I see soldiers, the different soldiers on the streets. Really, I feel proud of my country. So I live in. I also then and also of them because they have done a good job. Every time I saw women with her military uniforms, and I think I could have liked it to be part of the National Army because it's a bit fun. Although I have always felt admiration, respect, and I think it has been a very important profession for the country. For example, in my case, in my life, although I might like this kind of work, it's couldn't, it's good to be a bit difficult for me because I have always lived with my family and my siblings, so my home is comfortable, and my standard of life of living, I think of my good is very good. And I have heard that many people in military service have to live in very distant village or include or mountains, It couldn't be a difficult situation, at my house, but and I still, but I still think it could be a process where people love their families more, love their siblings more, and I'm sure life could never be the same after going through that process of working in the military. For that reason, it should be voluntary. So I have uncle where who I have uncle who were in the military. So and I know they have many adventures in his life. But I also know that they were forced as a requirement to serve the country. One is working because he later liked it. So it's important to experience, but only if the person agrees. For finally, it is an important job and should not be obligatory for for anyone because everyone has the right to choose when we really want to do compulsory military service is only a requirement for the country. So I wish we could always be friends and not fulfill what the country or the president wants us to do. Why? I don't get it. It's us fully free to do good things. So this is was my point of view for about the mandatory military service. So I consider that it's a complex situation because, for example, in my case, I would like to work in this job, but for another situation, for me it will be so complex because in this moment I don't feel good for working in military service is already although that I like, although that I feel admired. Eh, so so I thinking there is a good work and is important for the country, and I consider that is a brave work. So thank you so much.